And we are live. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. I think it's been a while for this group to go online. Yes, we did one in April, but then somehow we took like a in between break. It was supposed to be like every, I can't remember mid of the month or end of the month, we're supposed to do um, go live sharing together. But then we had uh, quite a small break. So since we had that small break, right, we're going to reintroduce ourselves. Anyway, we still reintroduce ourselves every time.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm Janice from Singapore. I'm a full-time mom, full-time working mom, mom of two. I have aging parents at home, and I've been in this digital business for 5 years plus. Okay, let's have Miyako also
Yes.
introduce herself.
Okay, thank you, Janice. Hi, everyone. My name is Miyako. Originally, I came from Tokyo, Japan, and now I have been living in Germany more than 30 years. And I have a German husband, and three kids, three sons. They're all grown. And I'm working as a guide and interpreter for the Japanese tourists in Japan, in Germany, and also in Japan for German tourists. And I've been working also. I'm running this online business for 4 years, and yeah, I'm really lucky that I have both work for both job. So I'm very happy. Okay, thank you. And how about you, Josephine?
Thank you, Miyako-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Josephine from Singapore, a full-time working mom with four kids. So I have been in the corporate industry for more than a decade. Yeah, so I'm also running this business as my side hustle for 4 years plus. Okay, over to you, Shopping.
Hi everyone, I'm Shipping from Singapore. Also a full-time working mom of one. The one in the group that has the least kid, but still busy as usual. So yeah, I have been in the corporate for like close to I think 20 years, and then has been in this digital business for like coming to 4 years. Yeah. So back to you, Janice.
Okay, so because we so-called had a short break, right? Then we of course gathered. Usually we will gather before off screen and we will discuss what should we share with our audiences. And then we said, hey, since we had a short break, why not we share about in life as we enter the adulthood. Once we start working, we are limited by the number of leaves we have. We are limited by the permission to take leave. In fact, because it's not one person in the company, right? Usually during, especially in Singapore, it's like when it's school holiday, parents they grab leave. They will, take the opportunity when the kids are on holiday. So it's not always that you can freely just use the annual leave provided by you. Okay, so that's where we wanted to ask and share when was your so-called break in life, a period where you really slow down, you are able to free from work, free from other than work. I cannot think of anything free. Because usually we don't want to be free from family. Ma. Travel, we also want to be with our family. So mainly it's like free from work. Oh. Okay. So when have you ever been to the period where you are free and you can take a break, slow down, really relax and enjoy life kind of period? Uh Start with shopping first.
Okay, for me, it's like, I never actually take a break, I never really take a break, before I started this business. But then when I started this business, right, I think last year I actually took a break, just for myself. I went traveling alone without my family, it's just with one of my friends. Then I think because it's like when we become moms, right, we are like so focused about our family, and then everything just revolve about our families. So if you want to take a break like that, without your family, you feel guilty, right? For me, actually, through this business, I no longer have that guilt because I think about 2 years back, because of this business, actually, if you follow me long enough, you know that actually I took a pay cut just to focus on my daughter, because I believe that if you have kids, right, you should really spend time with your kids, and then you cannot be both parent working, then you just want to build the best for your kids, and then you just leave your kids, like you just pay for everything, but then you are not physically and present for them. So that's where actually I decided, husband go and chiong, then the wife take a step back. But then when the wife take a step back, right, then it actually affects the income lah. As we know that single income is very challenging, especially in Singapore. So I took a pay cut. Of course, it actually impacts a lot because if you it's like taking a $2,000 cut, it's actually very painful. So what do you do actually? So you have to find out another way, lor. So this is actually how I actually chance upon this business. So through this business, I'm able to find back the extra little income, and then I also find back more, reclaim back more of my time. My life is no longer like for work. So like this I think for about a month or two, we actually took a break. I think we was being intentional, right? Because that we know that family needs us more, with the best Chinese New Year, and then I don't know, like suddenly half year just gone like that. Today is the it's
End of
already,
May,
yeah,
last
end
day
of
of
May.
May.
Yeah, last day of May. And then sometimes works, just get busy, because for us here, right, we actually start this business not because we hate our job, just because it's like, we need another option, like, So during this break, right, I actually took time to focus on, myself and also my family, and also want to take a breather and then slow down a bit. So when I actually took a break, right, then I actually reflected why actually I started this business in the first place lah. Like a lot of people will think that when we start a business, wow, you have to quit your job, become more busy. But for me, it wasn't like it wasn't like that. It's just like I somehow, it's like it actually allows me to gain back more time with my family. This is something that is very amazing. So it's for me, starting this business like creating another option. It's, I always compare it with like you buy an insurance, right? Because when you buy insurance, right, you don't buy it because you hope something bad to happen tomorrow, correct or not? Because you buy insurance because we understand that life is unpredictable, and then we want protection, we want peace of mind. So when something actually happens, right, we actually have our our so-called insurance behind. So for a job, right, there's no such thing that you can buy insurance for a job, right? So it's like having this having this business is like you're actually creating option. If something happens, like fallbacks on, okay, it's like recently in Singapore, even the gardenia bread that we eat every day, right? They are actually moving out of Singapore because of bad economy, and then there are so many people are being actually being retrenched. And then Meta, we actually use Meta a lot. I thought we actually runs our ad through Meta, so I thought they are actually doing very well. But then when I saw that they actually have retrenchment, right, then I know that this is something's very serious, and we really actually needs to have this kind of like a protection. So for me now, my job actually it supports my family a little lah, actually, because of the pay cut, right? So it actually supports my family today. But then what if 5 years down the road, especially I think for us here, we are already in our 40s 50s. So if you will be retrenched, right, or actually something happens bad, do you have enough saving to fall back on? So this is the things that I've been thinking through when I take a break. Yeah, I don't know about like what do y'all actually think? Maybe Josephine, you want to share, like when you take a break during this period, what do you feel? Do you feel great about it, or does it actually make you reflect more of like just like me, why do I actually start this, and then how does this actually make me feel even better? Yeah, yeah. So Joe, do you want to share a bit more?
Sure, sure. Thank you, Xueping, for sharing. Yeah, so for myself, right, ever since, there is changes on the company structures, my work become even more hectic. Yeah, so there are a lot of time I need to work beyond my 9 to 6, and, sometimes even during weekends and public holidays. But that to say, I'm still fortunate in a way that, I'm still in this job, because we see retrenchment in other teams and other company as well. So we know the economy is not very stable at now. Yeah, so having said that, right, having a full-time job is, it supports our family needs, our expenses, but then that also meaning that we need to sacrifice our time with the family to to fulfill the work. Yeah, so having a side income like building this digital business is actually um, give me the flexibility. Not I know that we are still working on through it, but the flexibility that I'm looking for is like in the long term, in the future, and it can be sustainable as well. Yeah, so it's not the short term run. So we are looking at the long term run that this digital business can allow me to have that flexibility that we need in the future, because there are a lot of things that we cannot expect. We don't know what will come next. Yeah, so looking at many companies, they are going through a lot of restructuring and also a lot of retrenchment, redundancy. Having this side business made me think that why I started this on the first day, and grateful that I am still in this digital business, because it allows me to work at the time that I can focus. Like when I'm with my family, this digital business is still running, and during our break as well, this digital business is still running on the back end without needing our full presence. And of course, a full-time job have the the stress level and things like that. Well, this digital business, can give us the flexibility, and it can actually how should I put it? It can lessen the stress, compared to a full-time job. So that is why, during this holiday, even though I need to spend more time on my work, but it also give me the idea that why I need to start this digital business. Yeah, because in the long term run, of course, everyone know, right? You're having to always work late is not something that we always want. Being a family, and especially a mom with 4 kids, right? So this is something that I'm looking to work towards too. And I'm glad that this holiday give us allow this break give us more time with the family as well. To somehow how should I put it? To during weekends we during weekdays we already spend a lot of time with work. So during this break, right, it gives me more time with my family as well. Yeah, so that is what I'm thankful for, and and reflect on what to move on in the long run. Yeah. So that's for myself. Maybe I'll pass to Miyako.
Yes, thank
Miyako.
you, Josephine. Yeah, thank you, Josephine. So, okay, before I start this online business, I have been very busy and am always exhausted, and I haven't had enough holiday or to take a break. But I knew that it was necessary to have a break. But if I have a break or slow down, but I always thought about my work, and that was really stressful, and I'm always exhausted, even on a holiday. And also, I was thinking that I must do it. I had to do it, and always negative thought, and also there is a pressure. What should I do? So it was not a good time for me. But when I start this online business, I'm learning a lot about the mindset, and mindset is really important to have a good rest, and also to be slow down. And especially this year, we Japanese business partners, we are learning about the mindset, how to be a millionaire, or what is the mindset of the millionaire. It was very important, and they are very interesting. The a millionaire mindset is always to be always no, sorry, already be in the future. So visualize the dream, visualize the future, and then we can plan what can we do at the moment? So this kind of mindset, I didn't have it before, but I'm learning with my Japanese partners, and that had been a little day by day has been changed, and I'm learning that while my future should be that, what are my dream or so. So I can plan by myself what should I do at the moment. So it helped me a lot, and then I could learn that how to be now, and also sometimes it's not always working stressful, but we need a holiday, or we need a breakdown, take a slow down, sorry. So that was a great things to thinking about the future. And this online business is nobody forced me to do it. So that was great that I can take an initiative by myself, and I can plan the time, and I can plan my business by myself. So if I don't do anything, it didn't happen. But we have a great business partners during the holiday, during the break. We can talk each other about the business. Then our motivation is coming back. So for me, it's very important things is mindset, and also business partners during the break, so that we can start again, or that we can go to the next step. So I'm really appreciated about my business partners. That was my share. And how about you, Janice?
Okay. When Miyako talk about, currently the Japanese business partners are trying to are learning on mindsets, right? Just today I saw sharing on social media about this trainer. So he also said something like, if a person doesn't have aspiration, not inspiration, aspiration, right? If one person doesn't have aspiration, then you don't have to, don't ever dream. Don't say that, I want freedom. Because you don't even deserve it, right? So um in every individual, if you want to have something beyond what you have, aspiration is number one. And that willingness to accept, right? I deserve. And many people feel that they don't deserve. Even I fell into the pit as well, right? So for me, I am a workaholic all along. To be honest, in between jobs, I don't take break. Like for example, from a company, I change to another company. Usually, people will take 1 week break between two companies, right? I will start work immediately. The next week, right, I change company. That kind of scenario. So I think it's like continuously as I grow to different stages of my life, different status of my life, and different responsibility, without the breaks right in between and that continuous stress from the corporate, right, I break down because no break, no break. Then it's only in the breakdown I realize that I have been torturing myself. I have been trying to work so hard, and I am not, I am not, I am not, I am not living like a human, right? I am not enjoying like what a human supposed to enjoy, because we always say that life is short, right? And can you imagine we have spent, I mean, for myself and like Shaping, we spent 20 over years working in the corporate, right? How many more 10 or 20 years can we really live to enjoy? How many more 10 or 20 years can we even even I can live until 85, but when I retire at 60 plus, right, I probably don't have that strength and energy, right? And so that breakdown actually made me think about my path ahead. Should I continue to work so hard? Not that I'm not hardworking, but should I continue to work so hard? Am I do I really deserve, because end of the day I'm not seeing the reward that I should be getting? No, even though I've been working so hard. then what do I actually deserve? These were the questions that I start to ask myself when I see myself broke down, right? So, I mean, to the audience who are watching us, maybe because for us, we have been doing this money sharing, this global digital business for years. At least for us, this group was like 2 years. Josephine probably join us later, right?
Yeah, I
But
think
but some, I mean, for us individually, we have been in this business like myself 5 years. Miyako-san also close to 5 years, right?
Yeah.
In this business. Yeah. So why are we in this business journey if it's not working? Right? There must be something that is helping us in a way or another that makes us stay. So to that's what to the audience, then you'll say, oh, all the all the subconscious mind will come in and make their own assumption about this business when they didn't do their own um evaluating. I would think that, do evaluate this business through the process that we got you through, because like what Miyako say also, we are not forced to come in. We make our own judgment. We see the path, we see what's the opportunity, we see what's the growth, what it provide us, the tools that we can have. These are all the consideration that we see before we step in, right? So, yeah, once again to the audience who have been watching us or probably just seen us, curious about what this business can bring you also, it's an opportunity where it's a simple start. Just with your email, you can start the evaluation process. All right, and if you're interested, just comment DM. I want start first, anything, and then we will connect with you. Okay, that's small. That we're sharing again every month, once a month. But every day, if you come by our business page, we are open every day. All
right.
right, you need reach out. I would think ask question is the best thing, right? And then get connected with us so that you don't miss and waste your time. Because it's already tomorrow is the start of June, entering the first, the last, how do I, the mid month of the year, right? And it's time really just passed so fast. Okay, so that's it for the day. The sharing that we will be doing, and we'll catch up in June. Meantime, just follow us on Facebook or reach out to us if you have any questions. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.